Today I will be doing something sort of brand new, but at the same time not brand new. Today I'm going to be showing you my top 10 favorite bodybuilders. Now, some of these bodybuilders you may know, some you may not know, but either way, this is my list of my favorite bodybuilders that I've seen throughout the history of my YouTube channel, basically. Anyways, let's get to it. 10, we have Eugene Sandal. Now, Eugene Sandal, if some of you don't know, he's the father of bodybuilding. He started out in the late 1800s to be specific. He started out as a strongman and later on worked his physique as he grew older. He got his inspiration from statues from Rome. Ain't that something? Statues from Rome, sculpted like gods, basically. He wanted to mimic their muscularity, and he did. He created one of the most chiseled physiques of the Bronze Era and pioneered bodybuilding as a whole. He created the Great Competition, which is basically the first bodybuilding show, and created the first Sandal Trophy, which was basically the first bodybuilding award. Bodybuilding owes this man every penny for everything that he's done. He contributed to bodybuilding as a whole. If it weren't for him, who knows where bodybuilding would be today. Nickname, the Monarch of Muscledome. Now this giant of a man, a natural man at that, he was crowned a two-time Mr. America champion and a Mr. Universe champion back in 1948. The first one was 1940 to 1941, by the way. The reason he's my favorite is basically because, well, the fact that he put hard work in his physique. Now, he may not have abs, but everything else, just pure muscle, pure dedication. It inspires me to basically keep working out. What else? Oh, let's not forget the fact that he was also in the Olympics. He ran for the Olympics at one point, which adds on to his greatness, basically. Hence why he's number 9 on the list. I could put him forward, but I had conflicting feelings about the other ones, so yeah. At number 8, we have Steve Reeves. Now, if John Grimek was the monarch, this man is an aesthetic guy. Steve Reeves has the most natural aesthetic physiques I've ever seen, and it shows on these pictures right here. He was known to be the most aesthetic bodybuilder of the 1950s, and it shows. Like, he's a role model for all bodybuilders. And here's a known fact: he was one of the first bodybuilders to be shown in movies. He played Hercules, among other things, which obviously made him one of the most popular bodybuilders of his time, and I can't deny that he deserves it all. Not only was he the most natural physique, he had the most natural physique. He stayed natural for the rest of his time, all the way until his death. So he was all natural throughout his life. No steroids, no antibiotics, no nothing. Just pure, unaltered muscle. Absolutely amazing. At number 7, we have John Hansen. Now, take a look at this great bodybuilder right here. Would you believe me if I told you he was all natural? I didn't believe it either. Not until I actually looked in depth of his life, his character, and turns out this man is 100% natural. Maybe he's taking creatine or something, but a guy who today is in his 60s who looks like this is incredible. He was the 3-time Mr. Universe natural, of course, and the first natural Mr. Olympia. He inspired me a lot more than I thought he would, which is saying something because not many bodybuilders have that inspiration like he does, and all the others on the list coming up in the 4th. But either way, John Hansen is amazing bodybuilder. He seems like an amazing person. Hopefully, I get to meet him one day. And yeah, basically, that's kind of why he's on this list. If I didn't think that, he would be just in the back of my mind. So yeah, make sure to go follow his Instagram and YouTube channel. I'm not promoting him. I'm just saying I think he's amazing. Number 6, we have Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, where do I start with this man? Let's start with the fact that he was a 7-time Mr. Olympia, one of the greatest Hollywood actors of the 80s and 90s, maybe even today. And not, let's not forget the fact that he has one of the best physiques of his time. Now, I could go into depth of why he's number 6, but he just doesn't have that feeling of when I first looked at him when I was little. Like, he inspired me a lot, but not to the extent of the other guys on this list. Either way, he's still an amazing bodybuilder. An amazing person? I'm not sure, I never met him, but he's also an amazing actor. Love his Terminator movies. Hopefully I can see some of his other movies. Some amazing quotes in those movies. Some serious and some dang funny. Not gonna lie, man. But yeah, basically, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger, number 6 on the list. In the top 5, and the 5th on the list is Frank Zane. Ooh, man, he is one of the most aesthetic bodybuilders of all time. Even in front of Steve Reeves, which is crazy. He's one of the most. He has broad shoulders, a great chest, peaked abs, great biceps, like, you name it. Like, this man is the most aesthetic bodybuilder. From 79, wait, no, forgive me, 77 to 79, he was a 3-time Mr. Olympia. And it shows why. Just great definition in the biceps, chest muscles, abs, calves, thighs, quads, hamstrings, all of it. It's amazing. Hence why he's 5th on the list. He's another great inspiration, even after Arnold, which is crazy. Yeah, I follow his Instagram page. That's how much he's a favorite of mine, because I just can't get enough of the guy. He's just so amazing, even in his 80s. So we should learn a lot from this man and from the others. At number 4, we have Greene. Look at this giant Hulk man right here. Like, he is ripped. He's huge. He's funny. Like, too funny. If you've seen his YouTube page, you know that he also does a few cosplays and just makes his character even better. Like, he's an uncrowned Mr. Olympia, which sucks. I thought he would have won at least one Olympia with the way he looks right here. It's just amazing. He has such a great physique. Unfortunately, a man by the name of Phil, he's just outclassed him. But the reason he's on this list, number 4, is because of the fact that I can relate to him in some ways. Like me, he's an artist, which I like very much, and he strives to be great. He has so much to live for, so great things to do in his life, man. It's amazing. Like, he's just getting started. Even if he is in his late 40s, he's still a hype man, in my opinion. We have Jay Cutler. Now, the 4-time Mr. Olympia man himself, the comeback kid, Jay Cutler, is one of my favorite bodybuilders of all time. There's a reason why he's at number 3. One of the greatest physiques of all time. Like, look at that. Look at his quads right here. Like, look at his posing. He masters it all. if it weren't for Ronnie Coleman, he would have had more Olympia wins than who knows. I don't know, man. But all I know is that he's a great inspiration. He's 50 years old, and even in his 50s, he looks amazing. Like, go check out his YouTube channel. You 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 won't be disappointed. I'm telling you, man. Like, he's a great inspiration. I've seen some of his old videos of when he was a teen competing in bodybuilding. He even then he looked amazing. Like, overall, a monster of a man, but a great person in my opinion. Hence why he's at number 3. We have Platz, the Quadfather himself. Now, when I started my YouTube channel, I was doing research for bodybuilders, like who I could take inspiration from. He was one of the first ones. Now, when I saw this man's legs, his quads, I was perplexed. Now, I know he had to juice, he had to work hard to get those quads, but my goodness, man, they are huge. He was a Mr. Olympia champion, one of the best, and I'd say that nobody could match his quads from a mile away. Like, this man is an overall inspiration. He trained to failure every time he worked on those legs, man. I swear, like, he made me realize why leg workouts are important. Like, I would have walked past them if I didn't see this man. Like, it's crazy how much inspiration he gave me. And at number 1, the heavy duty man himself, the high intensity training mentor, Mike Mentzer. Like, I'm doing his workout as we speak. Like, I'm working on myself the way he did. It's amazing the way he pursued in the bodybuilding industry. He was an amazing, he knew what he was talking about. Like, when I look back at him, I just realized the fact that this man was so inspiring. He's trained bodybuilders like Dorian Yates, not sure who else, but I know Dorian was one of the main ones. But he had one of the most symmetrical physiques of all time, the 80s, and when I heard that he was snubbed from the 1980 Mr. Universe, I didn't believe that he deserved it at the time. Then I realized the fact that when Arnold came back, he didn't really look that good. That Mike was 10 times better than how he was. Like, I could see why that kind of angered him in some ways, but either way, it didn't stop him from succeeding in life. At least until his death. That's the sad part about it. It's sad the way he passed, but either way, he was one of the main guys that I saw on YouTube. And now that I'm taking his word more seriously, I hope to, I may not get to his level, but I hope I can learn from some of his teachings. Hence why he's at number 1. I learned a lot. I can learn a lot from this guy. We all can. People who are going into bodybuilding, of course. But yeah. I want to thank you all for watching this video. Now, if you want more of this kind of content, like this specific content right here, where I put my own opinions on these bodybuilders, maybe do some analysis, like, I may not be like as smart as Nick Strength and Power or Go There or Bookworm, but like, I can try the best I can. But if you want to see more of this, you know what to do. So make sure to subscribe, like, if you want, of course. No biggie, no pressure. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. See you next time. Be good. Peace out.